Alright, so boom. This is a real depiction of the cycle that my brain goes through on any given day or week. It goes, fun capitalism. Oh, but I need to survive. Okay, but if I'm gonna survive, then I might as well thrive. Hustle culture. There must be another way. Not in this society. Okay, fine. Work hard. Burn out. I wanna quit. Fun capitalism. And the cycle continues forever. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are good, hope you are well. So, it's no secret on this channel that me and adulting, we're not really getting along. And the girls are telling me that I'm not alone. So what is going on? We say it's a trap, but you know what it is? It's a cycle, and that is much worse because with a trap is a trap. You know what's happening. You're trapped. You're stuck. You can't go anywhere. You know where I'm going. But with a cycle, I feel like you're running and thinking you're making some progress only to end up in the same place. Yeah, I've been fed a lot of videos recently on YouTube related to people sort of rejecting the capitalist status quo. So it's like, I don't dream of labor or I quit my job. But then simultaneously, I'm being fed videos of people criticizing those videos, saying stuff like, I don't dream of labor is a privilege, or I can't quit my job because I'm broke. So which one is it? It's both, obviously, me being neutral. Because none of us actually dream of labor. Like even the people who love the hustle, they don't love the labor. They love the result, the pride, the validation, the affirmation, the rewards, the inspiration, all of that kind of stuff. They don't love the labor. And yes, trying to make it out of the rat race to an extent can be reserved for the privilege. And by privilege, I mean any or some sort of advantage that lets you even entertain the idea. For example, it might be money because you live at home with your parents, or it might be time because you're a student. So to some extent, even fantasizing about, I don't dream of labor, is reserved for people who have any sort of privilege. I think if you like my content and you agree with my views for the most part, then you're probably with me when I say that we are not living this short life that we have correctly at all. In any area of our life. We're not working the right way, we're not eating the right way, we're not communicating the right way. We're not doing a lot of things the right way. I'm sure God, the author and creator of this whole world, is looking at us thinking, really? I gave you dominion over this thing and this is how you're choosing to run things? Say less. We're not doing anything in the healthiest, most efficient, most productive, best way at all. And I think we all know that, but we all feel way too insignificant to affect change on a grand scale, on a scale that will affect change for everyone. So we either submit to the way things are, or we do the selfish thing and we work to improve things for ourselves individually, and then by extension or actual intention, affect change for some of the people around us, our kids, our parents, future generations. So I see nothing wrong with the I don't dream of labor trend, because whilst, yeah, maybe it is selfish and maybe it does require any sort of privilege, big or small, in a world that requires you to be selfish and put yourself first regardless, like selfish if you want that promotion, selfish if you're competing to get into that school, why not use the same energy to take yourself out of the cycle and out of the rat race? Like if I can't affect change for everyone, should I not at least try for myself, for my friends, for my family? However, I will say that whilst, yeah, we might not be able to affect change for the whole world, we do have more power than we think to affect change in a sphere that's wider than just ourselves. Like for example, simply encouraging people to think outside the box could have more of an effect than you realize, or encouraging your colleagues not to overwork could have a bigger effect because it'll make the employers realize that they might need more people. Or for example, being an entrepreneur could have a bigger effect than you think, because then you're in a place to create a workspace that prioritizes wellness, which, plot twist, actually positively impacts profit. But back to the trap, the cycle. What do? We make a choice. For most of us, it is a choice at the end of the day, but the thing is, all of the choices we make will have pros and they'll have cons. I'm yet to find an option, a choice, a decision that is 100% pros, but that is life. And that's the part I feel like we just have to accept. So for example, we've got 3 choices, yeah? Choice A, choice B, choice C. Choice A, fun capitalism, the action. Quit my corporate career, find a job that has the least amount of stress, because I have the least amount of responsibilities. Whatever that looks like for you, maybe you become a barista, I don't know. Pros, a simple life, less stress. I'm chilling. The cons, for me, less money, can't live the life I want to live long term, no generational wealth, Possibly feelings of unfulfillment because I feel like maybe I'm wasting my skills or my intelligence. Those are the pros and cons. Choice B, grind, actions, work hard, follow this society's rules for climbing the ladder. Pros, money, generational wealth, I can help others, lifestyle. Cons, burnout, might be miserable, might have health issues. And then choice C, short-term grind for hopefully long-term gain. Action, establish a way to grind now for longer-term financial freedom. Pros, hopefully both of the pros of option A and option B eventually. Cons, it's hard in the short term. It relies on your own discipline and you might not make it. So you see, we have a choice and we can moan that things are unfair, but unfortunately that won't change the reality. I've broken down at least 100 times this year, complaining of burnout, of feeling trapped, of wanting to quit everything. And naturally, the thing I'm tempted to quit is this channel because I haven't signed a 40-hour work contract with this channel. I'm not making as much money here. And so the short-term consequences are almost non-existent. But then I remember, or Keith reminds me, of my long-term goals, of why I started my channel, of how I want to help people, of how this platform could lead to something bigger, how it could support our long-term financial goals, that I could help my mum relax, that our future kids could be set. And so whilst I shouldn't ignore my multiple emotional breakdowns, and sometimes stepping back is wise, I also have to accept that these extra things that I do are my choice, and I do have a choice, and I have another choice, but that other choice won't help me reach my long-term goals and things I actually want. And when I say we all have a choice, I just want to be clear. I'm not talking about people like in poverty or people that are literally stuck in a bad situation. I'm talking about people like me, people that know that they are doing more than the bare necessities and are making more than enough, as in not necessarily rich, but when I say more than enough, I mean, you know that you could step back, take a step down, whatever that looks like, and you'd still be okay. You'd still survive. You'd just be less fruitful than you are right now. Those are the people I'm referring to, that we have a choice. So yeah, that's it. On the grand scheme, long-term basis, I definitely think we should all play our part to try to affect some change and try to help change the livelihood of as many people as we can. And no, I do not dream of Labour, but I have made choices and those choices require labour right now. A lot of labour. Maybe for a short while, maybe for a long while, maybe forever. Maybe in my lifetime, I won't even reap the benefits, but my kids will. So yeah, I'm working. I am labouring. But I'm finding a balance though, of course. Like, you know, you can work 9 to 5, but you can find a company, hopefully, that their culture and their values align with the life that you want to live. That's possible. Like prioritising rest as well as work. But I'm still working. Let me know what you think of that in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I always love hearing what you guys are saying. Oh yeah. Check out some of my other videos on similar topics. I've done one about I don't want to work that hard. And I've done one called Adulting is Hard. Check that out too. And yes, as always, subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.